Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dion. This is Medicated Chapstick. Welcome to the crazy troll nation of YouTube. The crazy, just enjoying your channel and enjoying the channels that you watch. The crazy, that is the crazy. The crazy is because I'll be forgetting what I said even though I just said it. The troll part is not caring too much about the beauty community standards. Wear whatever you want to wear. Use whatever tools you want to and whatever technique you want to get your makeup on the way you want to. Try not to feel like you need to do things a certain way because somebody said so. You pay for whatever you have, you use it how you want to. That is the concept of the crazy troll nation. But beneath all of that, here it is about self-acceptance and self-love. Love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even without face paint on. I do curse sometimes in my videos because I curse sometimes in real life. That is the intro. I want to thank Lynette, hey girl, hey, and Lori, hey, from Miss Lori's Life. Lori did her top 5 refer brushes and she tagged Lynette, and Lynette did her top 5 refer brushes and Lynette tagged me. My skin, because us trolls are sensitive, my skin does not tolerate natural hair brushes. Breaks my face out. For my eyelids, they get red, swollen, itchy. I cannot use natural hair brushes without having a bad reaction. So I only have synthetic brushes. I was so excited that Lynette tagged me, and then I'm thinking, I don't have natural hair brushes. So I messaged her and she wasn't aware that I couldn't use natural hair brushes. And so I asked, I just want to let you know, because the tag is your top 5 refer brushes and we wanted to stay true to Lori's tag. And so this is an inspired by the 5 top refer brushes because I cannot use refer brushes. So thank you, Lynette, for tagging me. Thank you, Lori, for tagging Lynette, who tagged me. I will have both of their channels tagged below. Click on either one of their names. It'll take you to their individual channels. I will have their videos below. If you click on that, that'll take you to their videos. And so this tag is inspired by Lori's tag of her top 5 refer brushes, and Lynette as well. Inspired by, because it's going to be synthetic brushes. And so I'm going to talk about my top 5 lethal cosmetic brushes. Since their tag was a brand, I was thinking about my brands. I do have an entire brush collection video, and I think that was the name of it. And it was a collab with Andy Does Stuff. And I didn't focus on the Lethal Cosmetics brushes because I did an unboxing. That was one video. When I ordered the set, the ones I really liked, I ordered singles of that. So I have duplicates of some of the Lethal brushes, and I have a video just using the Lethal face brushes, and I have a third video just using the Lethal eye brushes. And so that's why I didn't talk about the Lethal brushes in my brush collection video. I showed them, but I didn't go into any detail. So this is right on time. So I said, you know what, I'm going to talk about Lethal. They are, I want to say, fairly inexpensive compared to Fenty brushes, compared to Hourglass brushes, compared to Scott Barnes brushes. Their eye brushes are, I think, about $9.50. I think their face brushes are about $13.50. And I cannot even compare how they feel with natural hair brushes, but I'm told there is no comparison. And some people say, depending on the synthetic brush, it may be as soft as some natural hair brushes, but again, I can't compare, so I don't know. And anyway, let's just jump in really quick so this isn't too long. This brush is the number 100 powder brush, and it has the number and the name of it here, and it says Lethal, and it has the Lethal symbol. This is on all the brushes. The name is on all the brushes. The number and what the brush is for is on all the brushes. This is the powder brush, as I said. I love this for setting my face, and I use it for this powder because I can fit this in here. So I like that this is larger. For loose setting powders, when I put the powder in the cap, this fits in the cap. And so I really enjoy this for that because I have a big face. And so I can do, my whole face fairly quickly, or even if it's another pressed powder, it'll fit in here and swipe it all over. And again, all of the brushes that I do have are very soft. I do wash my brushes after every use. Natural hair brushes, you're not supposed to do that. So you just spot clean them and then do a deep clean, I think once a week or once every 2 weeks, depending on the type of hair that the natural brush is. But this is one of my favorite brushes. anytime I want to set my face really quick, or even with a bronzer, if my foundation is too light, I take a bronzer that's almost my skin tone and I use that to set all over. This works really perfect for that because it is such a big brush. The next brush I'm going to show you is the 110 contour brush. And this is one of my favorites because even though it's for contour, I like the slanted brushes for blush. But because it's for contour, I can do the contour, or hold it this way and do the contour, come up down here and do under my chin, but then I'll use the side of it for blush. And sometimes I'll even use the tip of it for blush and blend that out. And if I'm feeling really lazy, I'll swipe the side in my highlighter and put that here. So this can serve for me as a contour, as blush, and as a highlighter brush. And even for bronzing my forehead, you know, it gets into the corners, tap it. And this is really nice for that for me. I fell in love quickly with the number 120, which is the foundation brush. It is a different type of shape. It tapers upward, inward and upward. And I was kind of like, this is different. Yo, this brush, I love this brush. And I did get a duplicate of all the ones I'm showing you. This I like because of the shape of it. I can get right here under my eyes to pat out my concealer or my foundation. I can get into the corners here. I can get into the corners around my nose. This gets into all the nooks and crannies. This does not absorb my foundation, and so I'll tap it on. Almost any video where I'm starting with my base face, you'll see me tapping it on and then going back and blend it. It does not leave streaks. It doesn't leave marks. It's just like a great brush. And again, I really like it because of the shape of it, and it does fit like right here under my eyes. If you have a different face shape than me, it may not work for you for that, but I like it's just, it's unique and it's really nice. And so that's the foundation brush. These two brushes are eye brushes. This I'm laughing because this one, the ferrule is loose, and I did purchase a second one because I really do like it. This is a 205 angled shading brush, and I like that it's angled because you can place it, and this covers my entire transition area. So I do that a few times. My transition area is done, but then I do have a lot of transition space because I have all this puffiness up here. And so if I start where the crease is, this covers like my entire transition area. And I do like this for packing also. Swipe it, the side of it on the shadow, and I can pack it on the lid. So for me, this is a packer and it's a blender. And because it has that angle, if I'm putting shadow on the first part of the lid, I put the pointy side down. That's how I get in the inner corner. Pointy side down, that's how I get the outer corner. So this is good for me when I do halo eyes as well. And as I said, just using the side of it, I can pack and then go in and blend. I really love this brush for that. The fifth brush I'm going to show you is the blending brush, and this is the number 210. This I thought I wasn't really going to like because the one I just showed you, I use this for blending, even though it says angled shading brush. But this one is good for me if I have a harsh line, which I sometimes do, and you know this if you've seen some of my looks that I do. But this is good for just buffing out that transition line, like the line from here to up here. So I will go in small circular motions or windshield wiper motions and just blend that out. And I can use this also for packing, and I can use it, you know, for blending and blending further up. And so those are my 5 top Lethal Cosmetics brushes. I hope that this was helpful to you, and thank you, Lynette, for being okay with me still doing this, and thank you, Lori, for tagging Lynette. And I'm just glad to be a part of this little tag here. If you have refer brushes, feel free to do the tag, and if you do, make sure you tag Lori. Her channel is It's Lori's Life, and make sure you also tag Lynette. Her channel is LBD Beauty. Again, both of those channels and both of their videos will be down below. If you do not have natural hair brushes for whatever reason, and you want to do an inspired by tag, inspired by Lori's tag, make sure you tag me so that I'll be sure to see it. And even if you do the refer one, you know, still tag me so I can watch that one too. Because even though I don't use natural hair brushes because my skin is just like, troll, we not doing that, I still enjoy hearing about other stuff. And truth be told, sometimes I feel a little left out of the natural hair brush community. But then I tell myself I'm saving money, because just like the ones I like here, I bought duplicates. Some of them natural hair brushes are expensive, and I believe Refer is on the lower end of the spectrum for natural hair brushes, but I would be the one saving up and spending like thousands and thousands of dollars for brushes. And so I tell myself it saves me money that I can't use natural hair brushes, but it's still nice to see and hear why people like certain brushes and the shapes and what they use them for. And so that'll be it for this video. Thank you again, Lynette, and thank you, Lori, and thank all of you for watching. And let me know about what some of your favorite brushes are. And again, please feel free to do the tag, especially if you do have Refer brushes, and be sure to tag Lori and Lynette and myself. And that will really be it. You will see me in the next video. Thank you.